Oh yeah, he's just bored to death staying home. No, he's okay. He never had any symptoms. Well, these are broken. I guess it needs a little super glue. Yeah, they say the asymptomatic spread is not as as much as they thought. It's still the good old because his parents had a worker that an aide that came to his house and she was positive. So whoever sent the the company that sends them out notified the family. Well, they're daycare. I mean, they're healthcare workers, so they know. Like the average person wouldn't go through all of that knowing, right? Because you don't know unless you know, right? Knowing is not knowing. We'll get started in a second. I'm gonna change my shoes, and Mara's stretching. So we had the air purification thing going all week, so we're good. I opened the windows. You can't hear me? The other one's in that room. 3,000 square feet. Yeah, it's set for 3,000. It it works pretty well, I guess. It's got a look. You get a yes. It's got a little. It's got a little smell to it though, but it's not. It's not chemicals. It's just the air. You warmed up already? Oh, don't say that. Okay. So Bob O'Brien, I talked to him. Yeah, he's waiting for the vaccine to come out. He's gonna take the vaccine February 3rd or something, and then he then he's gonna take it again. But he's gonna wait till he takes both doses before he comes back. 29 days. Yeah, 29 days. Yeah, yeah. It's well, well, your own immune system kind of steps up, but it takes that long. It's just 50%, I guess, the first round. Then you get the other 90 something percent. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. All the people that worked in labs on fir- fir- first round is first round. Yeah. The first round. Oh yeah. 65 and older is second phase. Yeah. So all the important people get it first phase, second phase. If you're old enough, then you get it. But pre comorbidity, comorbidity. If you have any, um, mine is okay. Yeah, yeah, he's fine. He's gonna be coming back probably end of the week because he's done at the end of the week. No, after you get tested positive, you just have to do the 14-day or 7-day quarantine. 14 days, I think it's 14. Yeah, 14 days. No, actually 14 if the exposure, and then but this if you have no symptoms and it could go down to 7. Like I can actually I've been exposed since it's been 2 weeks actually since the first time we were exposed. So I'm 7 days plus I have two negatives. So okay, ready? Bow, salute. Okay, so we got a few people that came back. First exercise, she's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and stop. To the side, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and stop. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, to your left, center. Inhale, exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, to your left, center. Inhale, exhale. Hands up. Reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, to your left, center. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Hands to your waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center cross. Knees. Circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center. Hands on your waist. Neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center, rotating down. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Center, hands up. Pull in, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, spread your feet. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, turn. Stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. Switch. 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 Okay, center. Okay, shake it out. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, hands in your waist. Shoulder roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2. Okay. Press, release, exhale, inhale. And stop. Hands up. Pull an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, wrist. Reverse. Okay, palms down. Biggest circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Balancing. Okay, side to side. Lift. Okay. let's try the insert needle. And switch. Other side. And center. Okay, shake it up. Few leg swings. Switch. And center. Okay, side to side. Switch. And center. Shake it up. Okay, deep breathing again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Silk rilling. Switch. Okay. Open and close. Switch. Okay, Sana, circular movements. Okay, lower hoop. Shoulder height. Elbows down. Lower, palms down. Extend. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, diagonal flying. Switch. Okay, Sana. Cloud hands. Okay, palms down. Lift up. Carry tiger to the mountain. Infinity sign. Okay, form the fists. Okay, strum the lute. Okay, center, draw the bow. Okay, fan to the back. Okay, raise the hand. Okay, deep breathing. Okay, so let's go in the other room and do the form. So we're gonna move across to the other side because the cameras are there. So and there's only three, four of us. So what's that? This is a test. Oh, it's warm. It's warm over here. Huh? So we're over here. The other side is ventilating. So I actually saw this demonstration. It was kind of, I don't know where I was was some site, and it talked about how COVID spreads and how you can. So they said in a room in a family setting with five people, if one of the person has, hello, testing, we're over here, testing one. Let's see who that is. Unknown. So uh, so so what they said was if there's five people in a room, one person has COVID, or and the other four don't. They're in a room. This is families now. They're in a room. It's a pretty small room, or just like a living room, without masks, together for 4 hours. Four people will get it out of that. Now, if you're in the room, if everyone's wearing masks, then you reduce the time a bit. Maybe two out of the four will get it. But if you're wearing masks and you're not staying in the same room for an extended period of time, it drops way, way down. So, like in a space like this, we're not close together. We're wearing masks. And, it's usually, when you're talking without the mask on, that's where the airborne stuff goes if you sneeze and all that stuff. So, that's the biggest risk at this point, I think. That's what this. And so for us, we got the air purification. So if you have um, droplets in the air, that unit will take care of it. Then we have the windows open. We have the space. We don't have many people. I mean, if a home has five people, this place is a lot bigger than the living room. So that's why for us, I think the risk is much lower. Even though like minor tested, oh, I shouldn't say minor, but someone tested positive. We know. Anyways, um, so whoever was exposed to him didn't get it. We all tested negative, and I actually was at the biggest risk because I'm around him a lot, and we're pretty close. What's that? Yeah, I got tested twice. I'm negative both times. Since yeah, as soon as he let me know, I ran out to Framingham and got an appointment. I waited all day to get one. I tested, came back negative. Then yesterday I tested at um, Harvard Harvard Vanguard or Pilgrim Harvard Vanguard Atrius Health. So I got one there. So they did the nose swab, and they're pretty fast. They let me know in about a few hours, and I was negative. So I want to test because I can't really open if I'm someone else would have to cover the classes. So, anyways, with that said, uh, I actually touched minor over that period of time. So, you know, if you don't clean your hands and so forth, and you touch yourself, that's where it's a problem. But so people don't really know exactly how you get it because I was this close to him. Because when I teach classes, sometimes I use him as a example. So I show some of the movements, and we're like this close. So, and I didn't, he didn't share any of his droplets with me because he's had a mask on. And, sometimes he eats over here, but now we just don't want people eating because they leave their mask off extended period of time. So, yeah, drinking, a lot of times people drink and then they just kind of nonchalantly put their mask on. So we just want people to be more, aware because that's when people are close. And so, anyways, whatever. We'll do the short form. Okay. Ready? Feet parallel. Brush knee 4 times. And deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Okay, we'll go through the long form. Okay, shoulder width. Oops, sorry. Went off the deep end. If all goes wrong, just look at Arthur. He knows. Okay, deep breathing. So, as you guys know, probably Lucien's not going to be doing the streaming, because he just had an opportunity to work for a company that's different from this. So he's going to start that in February. So what we've been doing is trying to transfer some of the management and responsibilities to some of the other, uh, you know, instructors. And so we'll be doing more of the streaming in the evening, and then the morning ones is going to be a lot tougher, unless I can get that thing running or someone can turn it on during Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Then the morning streaming will go to the evening, where I can kind of combine the two, because we have more resources in the evening um, as far as help and so forth. So one of the things I intend to do is to focus. YouTube has we have the Patreon, but we're going to move it to a membership base on YouTube. So people that have been supporting the academy over the period of time um, is already going to be grandfathered in as a member on YouTube, so they'll be able to follow it that way. And then, one of the ideas that I have is that we're going to run the classes over there, and if Minor or someone else is here to help support that, then we're going to do an hour of the class, and then we're going to break out, or last 20 minutes or so, where I'm going to do, more of a tutorial for half hour on learning the sequence and maybe some corrections. And then I'm actually going to try to tie it together with Zoom. So a couple, three people can ask questions with the Zoom and then do it here. Because this is the best format for video, because we have the three cameras and the lighting and so forth. But there's no interaction. So I'm not going to do as much with the outside as much as with the members. So people that are members that are tuning in, I can try to get that to work. The thing is, I'm going to see if I can get the wireless mic to work on both systems simultaneously. The video will be break separate. So it's kind of an experiment. If it works, I think the people that are doing it at home might have a better experience if they can ask at least one or two questions and focus on something like that. So, yeah, you can access the content that's out there now is going to stay there. So anyone that's not a member can still access that. But the members one is more geared for members that, see, there's members that are actually paying and not coming. They're just using the YouTube. So I want to give them some advantage of being out there, as well as, not just watching the content that's there. So I have to play around with that. I have to learn how to turn the thing on. I don't know how to do that at this point. Yeah, 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 yeah. So I don't know are you a subscriber? Patreon? No, no. But on YouTube, if you subscribe, I think you have access to just our videos there, and yeah, they're still all over the place. So I don't know. I don't know how. Um, Lucien says they're somewhat organized, but I'm not sure because I don't actually go there. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to go through it by date, uh, because starting back in March when I was doing it regularly, um, all of those would be in a chronological order. But I don't know if you can. Like, I don't know what I did on each one. No. Yeah. Keep scrolling. Yeah. 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 Mudong. Yeah. 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 So right now, we have a few guys that are actually pretty tech savvy. So maybe one of those will take that task on to do that. Lucien had sorted it out. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's how you label them. So if you don't know the name of it, it's all the same name. I think that's one of the problems is, and none of the content is um, scripted in the sense that I know what's happening on that day because it's just ongoing, kind of run on. So that's why I think maybe that's part of the problem. Yeah, 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 yeah. So initially we had that going with during the pandemic, and when we split it, and I stopped taking kids under 10, that was the market we were trying to capture at home. So during the first couple of 3 months during the pandemic, some of the kids were following it, but it takes a lot of discipline for them to sit through it and do it. So then when the summer came, uh, there was still some kids doing it, but most parents actually want their kids, if possible, to do it live. Even even after we tried to do that because Lucien was doing a bit of Zoom with the different people, it wasn't um, as popular as it could be because what we teach is not exciting. It's not very exciting, so it's not really. Yeah. So the other thing is that when school opened, even though you say they're only 2 days a week, when school opened, that changed the schedule for both live and Zoom type things because getting the kids to do it all at the same time when you're trying to schedule something, I think that's a challenge because not all kids have the same slot. And Zoom is not something that you record. If you do record it, it's for that person who watched it. It's not for some random person out there because you don't know their email. So what we stream out is still there, and it's up to the parents to take advantage of that because it doesn't cost anything. Yet they don't do it. Well, it's already it's already like that. Yeah, yeah. It's already like that. They're all kind of have the cabin fever thing. But of all the kids that I had before the pandemic shut down, um, none of them came back. None of them came back. None of them came. It's a combination of things. The risk. Yeah, but uh, this is parents thing. We do it so we think it's good, but parents that don't do it, it's pretty hard to convince a parent. When kids were coming here, and the parents would sit there, and I would ask them maybe to join a class while they're here. Most of them would turn their head and bury their head in a laptop, and the others that didn't want to do that sat in their car. so it's like pulling teeth almost to try to get someone to do it. If it was so easy, we would have more than 3 people here. But it's not easy in either way. This is when things were normal. Now with the pandemic, we still have a lot of people that are apprehensive about coming back because of the risks. Even though I could say it's no risk, you could say it's no risk, but the thing is, they have to make that judgment call. And I have uh, people that won't come back, and not because they don't want to come back, is because their kids don't want them to come back. The parents, the, the kids tell tell their parents, said, why are you going there? You know, and so Lau and a few of them that came in July told me that I can't come anymore because my kids don't want me coming. So what am I going to say? I can't say listen to me, because if something happens, then they're going to hold me responsible. So I really can't do much about that side of it. So it's a choice thing. I think kids and dogs. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, because there's so much uncertainty that nobody really knows how to make a decision. So we just do what we can do. I mean, um, with martial arts school and gyms, it's been like chaos for a lot of people. A lot of places are shut down. Even the YMCA was shut down one of its branches. So you can imagine how big that is. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, yeah. Every state has different regulations. Like I was watching something about Florida. They have very little restriction, but they don't have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't. But they, they have their own guidelines of how they do it, and people are a little bit more open there. But then if you go to China, it's a little bit different. If you go to other countries, it's a little bit different. So nobody knows exactly if it's the right way. But we can only control between here and home, and then because you could leave here and go to the supermarket, and who knows what can happen there. And actually throughout this whole um, you know 9 months or whatever, I was here a lot, and we intend to, maybe the mornings we free up, things will change. Maybe we open up more classes, but I'm not one of these go to the supermarket like in the beginning, twice a month, you know, and I don't get deliveries, so because I go and I buy whatever. But I was going 3 times a week, right from the beginning. I never stopped. So because well, that's the reason why I don't want to buy like that, like bulk, because it goes bad in 3 days. You buy vegetables, it's yellow before, the leaves turn yellow before it's the end of the week. So I don't like to buy like that. But anyways, do we have any other real questions on Tai Chi? Okay, so what's happened there is, because we have 1,100 and something subscribers, they monetized us. So monetizing means that they can put ads on your site, but we can regulate. So in the beginning, they were doing these ads like in between every one of those things. So the only way you can get rid of the ads is subscribe to YouTube for $9.99 a month. If you don't subscribe for $9.99 a month, they put the ads on. But what we've done is put them at the end and the beginning for like 30 seconds or 20 seconds, and you can kind of like click on it and it goes away. But I can think the ones that come up in between, that's really disturbing, for annoying. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they have 80,000 people. I got on that neighborhood thing, and I talked about the free classes and the free tour. Uh, Nobody. We did that. we did that meetup in the beginning. I did advertise it there. Nobody. So it's not a good venue for certain things. Like if you want to, um, I responded to a couple of things where they wanted to know, um, I don't know, a good a good something, and I said I referred some people. I tried to refer us, but nobody listened. So, yeah, actually there was one, and I responded. You know who was? Remember Bunny that was here? Bunny. She used to come in the morning. Yeah. So she hasn't been back, but I think a lot of it is her. Um, yeah. So if you're on the members thing, then you would probably will not get the ads. I think I don't know. But anyways, no, 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 no. The YouTube membership is optional. It's an option for people that are already outside members will automatically get it, and then people that are members, I think maybe it will be uh, available to you too, because you're already paying a membership. But we have to figure out how people that are members already become members on that, because and then he's going to have a gradation of um, it's sort of a donation based anyways, so that we to pay for some of the time and any things that are involved with um, the electronics, because they break down. I'm gonna get a I gotta have to get a piece of thing that ties the two USB plugs in. So those, it's those incidental costs, and it does cost because we use Vimeo $900 a year to have it, um, I guess, stored in their site. So there is some associated cost to it. But when we say it's monetized, it's not a lot of money. I think they paid us $17 last month or something like that. It's not a huge amount of money that they give you. Although, you know, I don't know, they control everything anyways. It was I think they were giving more and then they kind of cut it back. I don't know. I have no idea. Galician was doing all of that. Well, it's convenient, but I think there is some censorship on this stuff too. Not our stuff, but if there's political stuff going on, they do censor that stuff. But um, so that's why I can't say anything bad. So, but anyways, glad you guys came today. Anyways, yeah. I only texted the people that come in the mornings. I didn't send it out publicly as that just to see because there's no use doing that because they're not going to come anyways. If you haven't been here over the last 3 months, I didn't. So I called. I actually texted you on the phone to let you know that. And Arthur's the first one to respond. So I didn't matter if anybody else responded because I'm going to be here anyway. So you show up, you show up. Because Bonnie asked me, she said, "Did you text everybody?" I said, "I don't need to text everybody. Arthur's going to be here. I have to be here anyways." So I said, "If they, oh yeah." Well, the original message went out that I would be here Wednesday, but we don't. Wednesday morning it would be streaming, then evening. So yeah, 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 yeah. We have classes tonight. The kung fu classes. Yeah. Oh, you can do it again. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. You learned up to the fourth form. Oh, just still, you can still review it on online. You do yoga, you do meditation and gardening, qigong. Eddie? Eddie Goslin. No, Gosman, Gosman or something. Edmund, yeah, okay. Edmund Goslin or something. Yeah, yeah. Did you do it this morning? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Well, you'd be surprised sometimes when you do some of these video. People can't, the attention span of people watching is very short. So, they have what they call YouTube Shorts now, I guess, and they're just like 2 or 3 minutes. But, if you look at the analytics and see how long someone watches, 10 minutes